Awesome. It's now turning on when on board. Oh, okay. So this was looking like that. So now the sound was coming out. Something. Is it okay for that? Or some sound is some sound on some on board. Oh, okay. So this was looking like that. So now the sound was coming out. So let's go. It's started. Okay. So uh, that was the pause. Let's go. ओके मतलब अगर आप डबल कोर्स में अगर आप लिख के अपना कीवर्ड अगर आप सर्च करते हो उन दो सर्च इंजिन्स ऑफ एनीथिंग सो इट विल बी इंटरप्ट लाइक दिस मींस आपको वही कीवर्ड्स दिखेंगे ओके जो कि उसमें रहेंगे साइबर सिक्योरिटी इंटर्नशिप इट्स वाज ग्रेट फॉर अस so let's check it out other so let's then we have the site means a specific site word that will be साइट बाद में जो हमें साइट देनी है वो मतलब क्या हैकिंग हो सक्सेस स्टोरीज फिर हमारे पास एक नेम भी है उसको सर्च करने ठीक है मतलब नेम वो कॉपीराइट देगा या फिर नॉट okay so you see how this will hold so we quickly get the access or quickly get the link of that site or success story what you want that site that's exactly match as you looking also oh I so let's get it now done so basically then then what then site tracking storage so it can be the subtitle let you specify the domain name to which you want to limit it your search for example you can search for the success stories on tryhackme using the site site colon tryhacking.me you specify your storage कि हमें वही ही चाहिए ठीक है then okay dashboard works this means the sign allow you to omit search result that contain particular word or phrase. For example, you might be interested learning about the pyramid, pyramids, okay, pyramids, but you don't want to view tourism website. Once Apo used to search for pyramids. Mm, okay. We don't wanna try that. It's okay, okay. Okay. Then file type was research operations. Research operations is dispendable for finding the files instead of web pages. From the file types, you can search using the web page, Google for the portal document for PDF, Microsoft Word document, or Excel spreadsheet, or Microsoft PowerPoint. For example, find the cybersecurity presentations. Try searching for. So we can get. So we're completing in this is a 60-minute 60-minute what 60-minute go room, so you can easily go in the hour or one and a half hour. So you can see that the file type is keyword. So PPT चाहिए file type PPT cyber expert of cyber security, and it's only generate PPT. You can see the word keyword that is only searching the PPT. If you can't see, it's only generate the PPT. You can see that it's only generate the PPT. Okay, then it's only generate PPT. PPT. So one of them we can assume Stanford University. If you can see that when clicking it on it, oh, it start downloading already. It's starting downloading. So we can see it on our board. Let's check out. So it start opening. Just take a look. So it's open. If you can't see it, I think I want to do that. It, so we are sharing entire screen with you. If you're fully- So that was US cybersecurity policies. So what are the cybersecurity policies of US? You can see in that outline cyber policies, then mm, been announced sponsored and voluntary reduction. वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. Okay. So it is Department of Homeland Security 2003 की ये है, ठीक है. Then it's now four thrills, socks. What was that? All PPT is already over. So 30, 35 pages PPT. So it's what out. Okay. So this was like that. So you can check more advanced controls, various search engines, and advanced search operators. You can search it like this. Okay. That's GitHub repository that opened by us. So that is social media cyber detective advanced search operator list. email के लिए http.mail और Yahoo. All those are the links. It might be quite not what. So like that. So we completing this. Okay. How will be limited? You are Google search PDF file taken containing a cyber welfare. Okay, file type of file. So we can get कुछ तो गलती से दब गया. What? think it is not restart please. Look at file type, then that was PDF, PDF, then cyber welfare report. That was all. No hand, we can do it, and let's check it out. I think it's correct. So where the phrases SS stand for what fix? I think we have to substitute. It's going to answer, but this time it's getting time. Let's check it out what is in socket statistic. Thank you for that. The answer. Right. Oh yeah, what? Mm-hmm. Check, check. So let's go now. You're familiar with the internet search engines. However, how much are you familiar with the specialized search engines? By that, we refer to refer search engine used to find specific type of result. Wait, right, it's down. Shodhan. Let's start with the Shodhan. The search engines for device connected to the internet allow you to search for the specific type and various of servers, network segments, and industrial control systems and IoT devices. So you may want to see how servers are still running Apache 241 and distributions across the computer to find it. Okay, find the answer. We can search for the Apache 241, which will return a list of servers. Apache in the header. Shodhan. We start with the Shodhan. शुभम पे जाएंगे अपाचे लिखेंगे अपाचे 2.4.1. Let's search it. So it's giving us just like a server's name or the what giving to us returns a list of servers with the strings like Apache 2.4 in the header, just like that. You can see on there servers like Apache 2.4, servers like Apache 2.4, server like Apache 2.4. So it was a शोधन है अगर आप सर्च करोगे तो वो आपको मिल जाएगा जापान it was 1434 1334 134 in the India it is 441 in the United Kingdom in the Singapore it's a 943 in the United Kingdom it was 449 So it's kind of 419. Okay, it's like that server, and there is IP addresses of those servers or the MAC or the or no, it's IPv4 address. If you can see that, it's a four octet. Okay? All about it's a cloud. It's almost Japanese. I'm thinking, no, it's providing like Japanese, Singapore. So that was that. Uh, Then so we can read it always twice to understand what will be given to us. So let's start with the search engine for the device is connected to internet. Okay, search engines for devices it's allowed to search with specific type of version of servers. It is allowed to a specific type of search is allowed. Like we can search is like Apache 2.4.1. So networking equipments and industrial control system and IT devices such as like Apache servers. So we do that. When it's string our servers, we can see that. Okay. And consider visiting certain quickly. For example, for number of examples, furthermore, you can check certain trends for history inside. If you can, if you have a subscription, take it. Then can says at the first glance, can says it's like one of the site like a Kansas, sciences. So at the first glance, sciences appear similar to a Shudan. However, Shudan focus on the internet connections devices and systems such as servers, router, webcams, and IoT devices. Sciences, on the other hand, focus on the internet connected host, websites, certificates, and other assets. Some of user mm, yes, including enumerating domains in use, auditing open ports and service, and discovering the root asset within the network. You might be want to check consequent industrial use cases. Okay, let's get search for this. It was time was 5 a.m. So let's check it out. Apache 2. Search for the node stuff. I prove it technically. So getting uh, the appearance of protocols and think we are trying to understand less putting one also sentence that like Apache 2.4.1. Let's understand what setting. Searching for that. Duration of result is seconds. Deciding hosts are with Wi-Fi and web properties like between 200 room. You are seeing that, uh, and it's the endpoint handle in Apache Unix. So let's back to uh, getting web like a virtual tool that we can also search. What was it? So virtual tools is an online website that provides a various type of. So in this session, in this room, all the sessions we are done in. What is that? What is it? So first was an introduction, evaluation of search result, then search engines, how it's work. Then we have then we are starting with the what, where we can search network, although where the servers are connected to the network, or the servers, industrial control systems, or IoT. Okay, like that. And then can connect logistics platform, then virtual total, virus total, then have I been, oh, that's one thing. It's telling you if an email address has appeared in the leaked data branch, finding one email within the leaked data indicate leaked private information, or importantly password may use the same password across the multiple platform. If one platform is break hard, batch it. There's a password on their platform is exposed. Indeed, passwords are usually stored in encrypted format. However, many passwords are not in the complex can be using variety of attack. So okay. So by seeing the next, what will be this? So that will check Twitter is on my website that provide a virus scanning service for the files using the multiple antivirus engines and allow to user upload files or providing URLs to scan them against the numerous antivirus engines and websites. Scanners to single operations. They can even input files hashes to check the result previously uploaded files. Showing the result taking some immediate file. Antivirus engine furthermore, one can check the medicament for the file might be flagged. Oh, okay. Let's check it out. Thank you. So The United States, just copy it. बहन मेरी. Check. Was an incorrect. Okay. What does what does straight? Oh, it was what? Say and Shudhan. Okay. You want to, I think, understand that it will be very important in the aspect of cybersecurity. The sites are very impactful. It sees that your data is not leaked, your which server the user or the hacker is used, which country it can be located, or you can see how does it works. Okay, so you can already, I'm recording to for my help and your help to understand what the websites are looking for and their works. Okay, so understand that. So what does bit defender flex detect the file with the bash? So we can search for that. I think. I think we have. So it's very shiny. So I'm this wearing this. So it's protective for my eyes. So let's get it. So yeah, it's not this is a problem. Oh yeah. एक ये जो बिट डिफेंडर है ना वो बिट डिफेंडर एक नहीं lacks isn't a consumer product the powerful cloud based malware analytics. ठीक है. So to क्या boot private to the yes yes right. That was my favorite. Yes, yes. What does the bit defender flags the file with this? क्योंकि यहाँ पे तो नहीं मिल रहा कि वो क्या डिटेक्ट कर रहा है. क्योंकि ये जीपी है उससे प्रो एपीके है फाइल है तो बाकी ये कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं दिखा रहा है. ठीक है. सर्चिंग फॉर दैट इन द पर्पस ऑफ Android Square agent like LHH. I know, I think I don't know. Check how to complete it's in the hour. So what the time? The time usually about getting 31 minutes. We have to get completed. It's very shorter than we have. Then the five task, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Those are the tasks. Then we get the certificate. Okay. For the badge that we can post on the LinkedIn also. Then we have got one also certifications that we have posting on the LinkedIn. If you're interested to see my post, the link in the description below. Okay, you can see that. And also we can get also a certification now. And we also we're traveling to the Pune, so we catch it in there on the next date, Sunday or what. So let's take it out, guys. Alright. So also vulnerability and exploit. It's very important for the cybersecurity expert and the SOC analytics experts. As you've seen on my LinkedIn, I'm aspirating of SOC analytics. So I'm seeing this exploring courses and the tracking. It's very interesting for me. Yeah. So we're thinking about CVE, CVE. What's that? Wait, common vulnerability and exposure. You can think about the common vulnerability exposure, CVE program as a directory of vulnerability. Okay, it's a directory of vulnerability. It's for a standardized identifier for vulnerabilities and security issues in cyber software and hardware. Okay. So what is it providing? It's provide a standard identifier. Means it's identify the vulnerabilities and security issues in the software and hardware. Okay. So it's a two CVE, what common vulnerability exposure. Each vulnerability is assigned to CVE ID with standard format like CVE, a 20 year number 2998. You can see that was. This unique identifier CVE ensure that everyone for the security research, so researchers, to vendor, and the IT professional is referring to the same vulnerability CVE in the so the MIT, yeah, trick. The trick corporation maintain the CV system for more information search for the programs database NVD. Slide the screenshot below. CVE known as a hard plate. So what was that? You can see that the import CVE and all the assignments who was who. Okay. So explore database is a mini responsible. Okay. Mm. There are many responsible. I think you can't say that, right? Expert database. There are many reasons why why we will want to you would want to explore vulnerable applications once you will be assessing a company security of as a part to retain needless needless to say you should not try to exploit vulnerable system unless you are given permission while legally binding agreement. Okay. Now that we have permission to exploit the vulnerable system, we might we need to find the work exploit code. Once resources in the exploit database, the exploit will be listed exploit code for the various authors. Some of their exploit code are tested and marked verified. You check it out. What are those? They explore database, these things. GitHub, a web page, web-based platform of software development. Okay, sorry, software development and contain a many tools related to CV. What uh, CV common variable and expert, along with the proof of concept POC and exploit code to determine this idea. Check the screenshot video. Check it level. Oh, sorry. तब से zoom करके देख रहा था तो कितना से तो repositories देखो a checker site and two CV to 14 hardware 160 okay like this okay see open this okay verified sorry instrument check what utility does mm-mm, mm, what utility does CVE 2024 30 is to क्या कहेंगे इसको भी क्या कर रहे थे ये दो अक्षर का क्या है so it's very helpful for the aspect of cybersecurity experts. It's very grateful if you are listening my certificate my live till this XZ XZ unit let's X and Z. Let's check it out what is related structure. Technical documentations. So Linux manual page, one vital skills. I think we understand that what are those skills while learning it. We can attach it on the posting. So it's help to our recruiters to help what we are notes. Okay. So one vital skill is required. You should look like the official document. It will cover a few examples of official document page, Linux manual page. Long before the internet was everywhere, how we can you get help using the command like in the Unix like systems? The answer will be checking like manual pages, man pages or short on the Linux and every Unix like systems, each commands is expected to have a main page. In the fact of main page also exists for the system calls, library functions, and every configuration files. Let's say we want to check the manual pages for the commands IP. We issue the command man IP. The, the screenshot below shows that the page will might be the want to start that tagging box. And run man IP on the terminal. Press Q to point. So you can see that the name was IP slow and routine network devices in the tunnels. Operations version 1 for running the final page to line press H to cut. So if you prefer your read the page of IP during your web browser, just like my IP knows for web search engine, this page will be my top search. So, search sponsorship and right was sponsors. So you can see that it's something like that. The attack box is a Linux system accessible however from your browser checking the start clicking on the start tab will be display attack box in the split screen making it the company apply instructions while the same below close if you are window you can show it's a clicking the blue button open and start your start the attack box use the how well organized document this document provides an official source feature functions example short or PHP document is always rewarding a check for the official documents is it is the most up to the date and the most information. What does the cat stand for? The Linux. What's it? I don't know. We have to search it. So it's on Connect. Check. This is the next start parameter in the MS Word, Microsoft Word. Windows. Next. That displays the execution associated with each active connections and listing out to understand what will it is say. So we're looking forward for that. So what it's saying that what is the next start parameter in the Microsoft Windows that display the executable associated with each actions and listing ports. What is it? I don't know. Assuming to starting from the 1 hour. I think I want to. Mm, be careful, Korean. It was a mine. It was. I think it was right now. So the social media, all tools are very important for us guys. So what's about the social media? Social media is a billion of users. The social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and they the popular platform. However, if you are aware for the platform you are not familiar with, we recommend to that you check it out and learn about it. Ideally, once you will be want to explore the platform without creating an account, these are severely limited your experience. Instead of recommended to use a temporary email address to discover this platform without linking into your email address. Once done, you can run account your such email address. Most reasons are not for not using. Start connecting it does. We are only terminal exploring platform. The power of social media is you to connect with the companies and people are interested in. Furthermore, social media offer a wealth of information of cybersecurity professionals, whether they are searching for the people or technical informations. Why is searching for people important? You ask. When protecting a company, you should ensure that the people are you protect are not oversharing on the social media. For instance, the social media might given away to answer to their questions which school you did to put share such information might allow to advertise to reset their passwords or to take over their account if effortlessly. Right. In the I think in the in the ethical hacking or the cybersecurity, is this a concept like I'm seeing in the YouTube where the ethical hacker is searching for information from the client, like their LinkedIn post, their LinkedIn posters, their LinkedIn credentials, and LinkedIn and the Instagram credential, what not WhatsApp, Facebook credentials, Twitter credentials, what they're posting, what they're related to, interested all this information is getting from their accounts. So it's easy to track them and easy to tell or understand what's interesting, creating all of this. Okay, so for the for the more as a cybersecurity professional, you want to stay updated with the new cybersecurity trends, technology, and products. Following those proper challenge channels, groups can be provided suitable environment for growing your technical experts. So besides saying update via social media channels and groups, you should mention new outlines, hundreds of new channel websites and cybersecurity related tries. Try different ones and stick with the ones you most like. Thank you for your uh, advice. Thank you. Then answer the questions below. You have hired to evaluate the security for your company. What is the popular social media website you should you learn about the I think LinkedIn टेक्निकल बैकग्राउंड अगर होगा उसका लिंक्डइन ही देखूंगा ना LinkedIn by my right. So continue with the previous scenario. You are trying to find the answer of the so that question. Which school did you what social media website? I think I'm going to Instagram. स्कूल का तो वो इंस्टाग्राम पे नहीं डालेगा बट आई थिंक वो लिंक्डइन पे ही मैसेज मेंशन करेगा इफ आई एम नॉट राइट लिंक्डइन if I'm not right. No, इंस्टाग्राम पे तो नहीं डलेगा ना भाई। इंस्टा लेट्स चेक इंस्टाग्राम। सो also Facebook, my right, is Instagram. So let's check it. Conclusion, all about that. This is lesson focused on the most common sources of information of cybersecurity, right? This is a plenty more as the information landscape keeps changing. It is possible to cover the sources, however, but group on your stay ahead, wherever the source rise. Answer the question below. Ensure that you have not to research engines to resources mentioned in the room. It will become in cybersecurity path. So I will be reported as the my live streams. You can see that. So it's very critical. Although if I'm seeing my life, okay, in the further in the future or anything today. So it's great. Jake, so did it? The search is completed. So I'm totally getting fast back. I didn't do the tricks. Yes. And keep it the fire burn. Completed. It does points at you didn't strike by. Hmm. So I'm posting on the literally if it is more interesting for me. I'm posting every day if I possible. Think that might how it's possible. So let's check it out. And we just do it. That's searching for very it's the thing who are posting it. Okay. Search engine, ENGI, spelling. मार खाएगा तू। Bro, search engines. Vulnerability. आता हमारे spelling क्या था vulnerability. 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 Sorry. ठीक है ना, स्टार्ट। ठीक है, वन टू थ्री, स्टार्ट। I am very interested for posting. It's very grateful for me. So I will post a certificate and yes, I completing it. So I'm moving to the next one. It will be it. Oh, oh. It's great. It's great. Oh, it's only 20 minutes. It's only 20 minutes, bro. We can click it and we can continue to it out. What you're saying, bro. It's about getting oh, only 1 hour left. Okay, let's check it out. It's only 20 minutes, so we can't. I want to complete fundamental part one है तो इसलिए I don't ignore it because it's only 20 minutes. I have next 20 minutes. I have to complete much more. जितना हो सके उतना मुझे कंप्लीट करना है। जरूरत है तो अगर आप देख सकते हो तो शायद ये वीडियो लंबी हो जाए या फिर बना के भी हो सकती है। Let's check it out what it will be happen. So let's check it out without wasting the time. Hmm.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video here on Try Hack Me. I am John,
Like
and today
subtitles.
we're going to be taking a look at Linux Fundamentals Part.
Good. Hello. मी तर कमेंट वाचलोच नाही भाई, सॉरी. सो मी काय करतो माहिती आहे का, मी सध्या सायबर सिक्युरिटीचं करतोय माहिती आहे का? भाई मी ऍडमिशन कॉलेजला म्हणलं तर भाई मी ऍडमिशन कुठे घेतलंय सांगू का? मी ऍडमिशन घेतलंय जागेवर कर्जतला. ठीक आहे, पुण्यापासून थोडी लांब आहे, ते मुंबईपासून जवळ आहे. कर्जतला घेतलेलं ऍडमिशन चालू आहे, बरंच बघू चालू आहे काहीतरी आता. कोर्स चालू आहे म्हणजे हे घेतलेलं ना मी, कारण ते सायबर सिक्युरिटीचं ब्रांच. तू काय करतोय बोल ना भाई. I think sound was not clear. If I'm audible, please give me the hi. You, if you can see me. I instantly reply to you, Aditya Dhumar. हेलो भाई, हेलो. So I will post it. माइट बी मेरी ये लाइट थोड़ी खराब जा रही है। आई थिंक व्हाट इट हैव। टू कॉपर। So we're on board. It's a poor connection with the.
Part 1. Embark on the journey of learning the fundamentals of Linux. Learn to run some of the first essential commands on an interactive terminal. Now, if you have had very little experience with Linux, or maybe none at all, you're in the right place. Maybe the command line is kind of a spooky thing that, maybe you're not very comfortable with it. Or maybe you've had some practice and you want to polish things up and get additional practice to really solidify those Linux skills. If so, you are in the right place. Today, we're going to be going through the first part of the Linux fundamentals.
So guys, so let's get started. Not wasting our time. That video is as same. सो भाई मेरा नाम सूरज है। सूरज। So welcome to the first part of a Linux fundamental room series. You most likely using the Windows or Mac machine, right? Yes, we're both using Windows or Mac. So both are different in the visual design and how they operate, just like the Windows, iOS, and Mac Linux. Another operating system and one of the most popular in the world, powering powering smart cars, Android devices, supercomputers, home appliances, and enterprise service, and more, much more. We'll be covering the some history behind the Linux and how powerful smart Android devices. Uh, I think I'm buffering, so should क्यों बफर हो रहा है भाई? Is lower than recommended bitrate. Oh, why? See, bitrate. Your bitrate was you should setting setting में जाओ bitrate mode में जाओ. You should getting me. ये क्या प्रॉब्लम किया है इसमें? अरे भाई काय को हँग मार रहा तू? So So let's get started to the we can getting completing this task and we end up this sessions. Okay, so let's get started with this. Covering some of the history behind the Linux and then eventually start your journey of the being Linux wizard. This room will be help you. Okay, running your very fast command is an interactive Linux machines in your browser, teaching you some essentials command used to interact with the files like systems. Systems demonstrate how you can search for the file and introduce shells operator. Thank you for that. So check it out. Next lesson. That's correct. Okay. What is the Linux use? It's fair to say that Linux is a lot more in- intimidating with the approach. Okay, with the approach than the operating system, such as a Windows. Both variants have their own advantage and disadvantages. For the example of Linux is considerably much more lightweight, and you are surprised to know that there good chance you have to use Linux in some from another everyday Linux power things such as a website that you visit, car entertainment, control panel, point of sales, use systems such as a checkout, these the registrations in the shop, critical infrastructure such as traffic, light controlling, and industrial sensors. All about that, all about based on Linux. Okay, it's a command like. Okay, then flavors of Linux. The name of Linux is actually an umbrella term for the multiple OS that are based on the Unix, another operating system. Thanks to Linux being the open source variant for the Linux comes in all shapes and size, suited best for the suited best for the you are using for. For example, Ubuntu and Debian are some of the more commonplace distributed of the Linux because it's so extensible. That is, you can run Ubuntu as a server, such as a website and web application, or an as a fully flat desktop. Okay, so it's that is, and for this series we are going to be using Ubuntu. Okay, okay, take Ubuntu. Note Ubuntu server can run system only 512 RAM. Okay, take it. So similar to how you can different variation of Windows 7, 8, 10. There are many different versions distributed for Linux. Answer the below. Research. What year was the first release of Linux operating system? Which year was the first release of? I don't know. I have to search that. Not I won't. No, 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 no.